Okay, so update on the bike. I'm not with the bike. I'm a little pissed off right now. Because I'm gonna have to buy the whole new assembly. I took my bike out this morning and I rode it from where I'm at to I want to say about 2-3 miles away from the house, which that's honestly probably an understatement. It's probably a lot further. So I'm gonna say probably about 4.5 miles from the house. And I got to a stoplight, and when I got to the stoplight, the bike died, and I went to pull it, and when I pulled it, the string wouldn't retract. So my pull rope was just kind of dangling. It also didn't turn my crank at all. So what I'm going to have to wind up doing is getting a whole new assembly, because the spring inside came undone. And I'm actually really happy right now because the red mark is finally gone. I got whacked across the forehead because I've been trying to reassemble it for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I'm losing my cool with it. I can't get the rope to retract. I tried to get the bike started going down a hill and push starting it. That didn't help at all. What I wound up doing was, when I was stopped, I took the rope and I wrapped it back around, and I started going down the hill, and I tried to push the kill button. I tried to give it a little gas. It didn't work. I guess there just wasn't enough tension in on my transmission or something. I'm sure if my transmission was tighter, I could have sat on it and pushed it down the hill and it would have started. But because it was loose how it needs to be, my transmission acted the way it needed to, and it wouldn't push start. So when I got about 2/3, 3/4 of the way down the hill, I reached down to yank it as fast as I can, and then I wrapped it around the neck of my gas tank, which was probably not the safest idea, just in case it decided to get caught and wrap back up. But I didn't want it dangling. I was able to ride it all the way to the house without any stops, and every time I got to an intersection, I got a red light. So I wound up making this trip going down, and then coming all the way up this block, going to the stop sign, going across the street, coming back down the road, and then continuing. So it was a very long trip, and I actually wound up running the majority of my gas out of the bike. So it's sitting at home right now, probably dry as shit, or whatever is in the line, because I couldn't see or hear anything. It's a sad day for my Bicicleta.